I'm Zelda Kelly, and welcome to Seeing Crime. Hello there, my friends. It's Zelda. Welcome to this episode of Seeing Crime. And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty torched. I'm pretty mad. We've seen the third installment of the attorney Mark Betterow letters that were dropped, and it was yesterday we saw those. Today is October 18th, so it was the 17th of October when I saw them. I'm just going to say that. And I'm going to tell you, I am flabbergasted at the audacity of these people. But you know, there's a common denominator in all of these things. A person. You know who I'm, you know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. First of all, do me a favor. Please like and subscribe and welcome to each and every one of you. I am so happy that you're here and I love this community. And so does Shaggy. You hear him too. Every time I do these readings, I quite frankly, I've been around for a long time in this crime genre, and I've not seen anything like this. Now, the Delphi case is quietly approaching, but this takes the cake. Before we begin, this channel, this video is entertainment purposes only. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not in law enforcement. I am not an expert at anything but at reading cards, and quite frankly, I'm not quite such an expert because I learn something new every day. So let's get started. I'm going to do things a little differently today because this is so intense with this Michael Morrissey, the DA of the Commonwealth and the Massachusetts, and I'm just going to say I am appalled at the audacity of this person, but also of Jennifer McCabe. She has her little fingers, the fixer. She has her little fingers in everything. So here's what we're going to do. I have the Kipper deck, the Piatnik deck, our friend, yes, and Shaggy, and our friend, the Mythic Tarot. This deck gravitates to this case. And by the way, if you haven't seen that video that I put out that's got the red background and says, oh my gosh, one of our community members, thank you again, Sandra Beatles fan, and Shaggy just flipped through here. I don't know if you saw him. He's like an Olympic little, there we are. He's got some little feet in here. Sandra Beatles fan caught something that was eerily amazing. Go back and watch that video, but this is the deck, and we catch something like that every time. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching and looking so intently, because with my lighting and with the camera and me trying to keep things in a flow, sometimes I don't see it, and I'm so glad that you do. So we've got the Mythic Tarot. Then I have my buddy. Now, this guy is about as old as the Old Boy Tarot deck. And it's just a regular universal Rider-Waite, but he's been resting for a while and ready to come out and do a little bit of duty. And then we have some other cards that are waiting in the wings. If we have time, we may get something from them. So for right now, putting these all to the side, and I'm going to lay out the Kipper, but not quite at this particular moment. So I'm going to put this aside. And yes, Shaggy has an agenda too. I know you hear him in the background. And for those of you who don't know, Shaggy is not hurting. He's not upset. He's got plenty of food, plenty of water. It's just, he's just like my little toddler, that he stays quiet and he sleeps in the moment that I start recording, or he feels this energy. He has to let me know that he is, he's feeling his oats right now. He's feeling his oats. That is intriguing, but that hit my thumb. So we're going to just kind of go back here. We're going to go back And you can see these are old. Yeah, the edges are a little on the frayed side. It's okay. It's okay. That's when cards get good. There's a lot of energy here, my darlings. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Since they don't want to since this deck is so full of energy, we're going to pick a card. All right, here we are. Angels, guides, spirits. We want to know the link between Michael Morrissey and Jennifer McCabe, or you tell us we're here, we're listening. We want to know there we are, what this direction is, and it's the Two of Swords. Doesn't surprise me. Here we go. Now, they don't want to cooperate a lot, do they? Let me see here. All right, angels, guides, and spirits. Let's go. Yeah, we'll take this one. My darlings, that's the Temperance card. I have a feeling that this is going to be a reading of chills because this is John O'Keefe's significator card. He is a Sagittarius. Angels, guides, and spirits. We think, okay. We're going to take this one. The Wheel of Fortune. Got a lot going. We've got a lot going on here. And there we are. The last but not least, this Nine of Wands. Very interesting. Putting these to the side and thanking them for right now. We'll see what happens. Laying out this foundation, the Two of Swords, the Temperance card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Wands. Wow, what an eclectic mix. It's a fire element. Fire element, air can be fire, but we'll see how this goes. First card up. This is telling us to use our gut intuition, our gut instinct, that there is a link between the two of them. However, it may not be the link that we think. Look at the blindfold. Do you see the blindfold there? And there's a white dot right where my pen is. That technically is telling us that it's a third eye opening, but it really means your gut instinct. This water in the background is basically saying there is a lot of motion in there. All water from the tarot comes from the robes of the high priestess. And it's a spiritual thing. With this telling us we're going to be hearing more in this next phase of the moon. We just came out of this harvest moon phase. So we're now getting in. So I'm going to say it's not going to be too much longer. We're going to hear some more. And I'm going to say also about the next 9 days. So within now, starting from today, it's October 18th. For the next 9 days, we're going to definitely be hearing some more. The swords, you see this person is sitting upright, being aware of their surroundings, but crossing themselves because that's how you protect your energy. And I'm going to tell you, I think what it's telling us going forward is brace ourselves. That's what it looks like to me. Brace ourselves. There's more coming out. John is telling us we're going to be learning more about it. And plus, this tells us, this particular card, aside from being John's zodiac significator, that there's got to be some balance here. That you see this road in the background? That even though we've made a lot of progress so far, you see, we've got a little ways to go yet until we have victory. Now, I know many of you are saying, oh, it's just taken so long. I can't wait. Look, my darlings. You want the feds, we want the feds to uncover every stone that there ever is. Because once they start, they can't back up to a certain degree. We want them to have everything, and I'm going to use this as an example. What if they would have come in blazing into the last courtroom and started doing this and that and the other thing? Well, look at everything that they would have or may have missed with Morrissey, with Kenneth Mello. Look at the things that we have learned coming forward since Karen's mistrial. Look at that. We would have missed all that, which means, hypothetically, I don't believe the feds are missing anything, but hypothetically, if we would have just wanted to take things on the surface, well, Morrissey and Kenneth Mello may have gotten away with a lot more than what they should. So let's just take a big breath. We're going to let this all play out. This is a movie that we're watching. We're letting all this play out. And this Wheel of Fortune, now, for many of us, it can be a very happy card because we're not on the side of evil. But for the people that are involved, the bad actors now, including these people who are officers of the court, how dare they? This is a very, very dark card, and it can be. Because, let me point out a few things. The definite little fellows here in each four corners. This is a very spiritual card. They represent the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. But you see, each one of them are writing some things down. They're sitting in the clouds. They're sitting in heaven. And they each have a little job to do. Funny as they may look, they have a little job to do. And they're keeping notes. May as well just say they're keeping their legal notes, their trial notebooks. Yeah, because one of these days, we each will face our own little trial. And you know what? Forgiveness clears the slate, so don't worry about any of that. But for them, these bad actors, they don't think of the hereafter. That's why you see them making so many mistakes. If they would have just stopped and pulled back. But aside from that, you see, this Wheel of Fortune is spelling out some things. And that is T-O-R, and then we have an A on the other side here. Now, all of these symbols in between these letters represent the name of God. This little fellow right here, and this connotation that we're taking this, because this is not one of these happy, oh yes, your future is bright readings. I mean, come on. It just ain't like that. This fellow is considered to be the collector of souls. That's right. They are keeping score, my friends, and this guy is determining how this Wheel of Fortune turns, because our lives go in waves. Things can be really good, and it goes in an upswing, and then all of a sudden we take a little down turd, right? A little down turd is what I said, not down turn. In this case, it's a down turd. It takes a little down turd. And believe me, they are not on the upswing now. It's a matter of time. That's what it is. And this is telling us that there is, even though we've got this dark stuff kind of surrounding, we are told by this Wheel of Fortune that there is a divine presence over what is happening. Now, notice that there is the number 10. The 10s are, in the tarot, mean that there is a completion. There's a completion coming for these people. There is the end of the line, but not yet. This 9 of Wands, fire element, and you see there's been opportunity and some missed opportunity. But look at the face of that fellow. To me, he's holding on for dear life, as almost as he, to me that looks like a bandage on his head, not a hat or anything positive. And to me, this looks like, he's been through the thick of it, all right. And he's had to make a choice, and he's holding on. But you know what this card reminds me of with these people? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Think of that. Think of it. Are there 9 people involved? I don't know. I haven't counted them, but I think there is at least 9. And they're all taking their responsibility, their part in this. And that's their story, and they are sticking to it. They're not looking back. They've made a choice, and they're holding on for dear life. Amazing, isn't it? Now comes our friend, the beautiful Kipper. Now, I don't have a way. Yes, I do. I'm going to put these up here. Yes, I do. Look, anything is possible, right? Yes. And do me a favor. Tell me, have you had a video reading with me? If you'd like to get one, I'm leaving the link in the description. And also a link for Patreon. I'm starting to post some things over there I think you're really going to enjoy. Kipper. And don't forget to like this and share. If you have somebody else that you know that will like this, please share. All right, here we are, angels, guides, and spirits. Now we have this. Here we are. Kipper. Here comes the Kipper. Hear ye, hear ye. Oh. Okay, we're going to put this to the side. I know what you're all thinking. I thought that for a fleeting moment. I know where you're going. All right, here we are. Bad health. Oh yeah, this would be making me sick too. Let's fix these. Put them out again. Don't forget, we have a 7,000 subscriber celebration coming up. I'm giving away 2 of these Kipper decks and a reading with me. Here we are. Yay! That one moved. I saw it. I knew it. All right, my darlings. We're going to be moving things back into place now. Here we are. I apologize if this is a little longer, but I wanted to do a deep dive on this. You may want to just take a midpoint, relax, go get a snack, come back, hydrate. The Lover's card, I'm going to leave that alone for a minute. Bad health in the original Kipper. And in the Piatnik deck, this is called the Milady or the Milady card, which means that it can be a situation that is sick. It can be a circumstance that is sick. It can be a situation that is sick. We're also going to leave this alone just for a minute. I want to put out some more cards. However, it does lay on top of Officer John O'Keefe, and we know that he was obviously in the hospital for, okay. I'm getting an idea. Okay, we're gonna leave these. We'll be back. Must I not say this? Look, number 29, that was January 29th. Imprisonment. Should we have a new campaign slogan for Mr. Morrissey? In my opinion, Morrissey for prison, as well as the rest of them. Now, this is very interesting, and I'm going to say this. Within the next 7 to 9 days, information is coming out. And with this message, my darling, I believe Attorney Mark Betterow will be dropping another letter. I believe this is a series of letters. Attorney Mark Betterow, he's a hero just like Turtle Boy and Karen Reed. But he is the father of footnotes. Oh my. He is able to just, you can almost see it happening in your mind's eye. This message, look for it, watch for it. There's some telephone conversations that are coming. It may not be a letter, but it could be a response to the letter for Attorney Mark and for Turtle Boy. We're going to see some communication. Let's put it that way. We're going to know of that within, so starting today, October 18th, within the next 7 to 9 days. Now, hear ye, here come the Mythic Tarot. The Three of Cups. Now, my darlings, that plopped out of there. Hit my thumb, but I want to show you because that is a celebration. And I do believe that we have a celebration coming. We do. The Devil. Now, before everybody gets excited, this is the significator card for Turtle Boy. He is a Capricorn. So, no, I don't believe that he is the devil. That Devil card means that sometimes we can get obsessed with things. And definitely, our top turtle is definitely, I don't believe he's obsessed. I believe that he's focused, hyper-focused on this, on everything. And he is a champion. The Ace of Wands, a fiery, look at this, making sure that he has all the ducks in a row. And I'm not ducking, kidding you. But this, you see the beautiful, this is a beautiful card, but this is a fire element. Lighting fire, you know, this Temperance card is also fire. Lighting a fire under these people to get them going. They've held on to things too long. Two of Cups. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a minute. And the Star card. Well, guess who that is? Jennifer McCabe. Look. I'm looking a little chilly there, Jen. Putting these to the side. This Two of Cups. Now, this is the card that I have always said there is a healing within this card. The Two of Cups means coming together. We see this guy's a good guy. He's flying in with his little arrow raised as help. He's coming to help because you see she's bound and tied up to this rock. Probably some nefarious activity. You could say that that is actually Karen because she's been tied up with this mess for quite some time. But there's help on the way. Help is going to release both Turtle Boy and Karen. They are champions. This Ace of Wands timing card, well, I believe that it fits in with the 7 and 9 days of when we're going to be hearing some things. And this Star card, Jennifer. This is the Star card in which it also means that someone has hope and they're looking toward the future. And quite frankly, where it is, she's got her story and she's sticking to it. No doubt in my mind. She picked her destiny. And you know, the one sad thing about lying is the moment that you start lying, you never get to stop. You never get to stop. A lie builds on a lie. We're going to take out, oh, well, there we are. Another confirmation that there is a message coming. That there we are. Look at this guy. Got little wings on his feet, so it's going to come pretty quickly. Going to take 2 of these. Oh yeah, it's going to be misfortune. It ain't going to be pretty. This, whatever message is coming, because at this point, how do you answer this letter for Attorney Betterow on behalf of, because this letter is from Attorney Betterow to the Commonwealth and naming these attorneys and just gently pointing out the corruption and being very professional. At what point and how can you respond to that? You don't. You can't. But they're going to have to. They're going to have to. This is Attorney Betterow putting them on notice and saying, we've got the goods. We gotcha. Grandma's cards, the Gypsy Witch playing card. No whips. Yes, no whips, no chains, no chips, no dips. However, no witch, but a lot of kitty. We'll just say that's Shaggy there. Yes, and the full moon, which we had yesterday. My darlings, that, it doesn't surprise me, but that little Queen of Diamonds is Jennifer McCabe, the number 12. The children are supposed to be a friendly disposition. However, we always take the meanings of the card around it to set the tone, to tell the story. The children are saying, oh, there is a new beginning coming. There's a new chapter. This pathway here, and the 9 of clubs basically is saying they have earned everything that they are going to get. And this new path basically says this is all falseness. False friends, falseness, false. I'm going to lay these out and then I'm going to give you what I think is going to come out and what's going to happen. We're going to see what lies beneath. Game over for them. I mean, I don't even think I have to go any further than that. But I will. Because it shows that they've definitely made some bad choices. All right, here's what I'm thinking. We have Officer John here. We have this hospital card. I'm going to tell you that there is some nefarious activity that Morrissey was involved with. He knows everything about this evidence and more from these wild, and let me fix my camera because it's decided to jump all of a sudden. He knows all of everything that's been going on. But it was Jennifer. If they have any of the receipts, we will see that it is Michael Morrissey talking to Jennifer McCabe, the fixer, the orchestrator. Now, why is that? This Ace of Wands tells us that there is something from a long time ago. What could that be? Well, it is something that Jennifer is able to hold over him. This Ace of Cups tells us that, and tells us that it's just a matter of time. And this 10 of Wands tells us that, yeah, Jennifer knows the goods on Michael Morrissey. But where this starts is with whatever they collected in the hospital from John, and they tried to manipulate even down to the autopsy. This Lover's card, I mean, look, for a fleeting moment, I thought, could this be? And then no, it's not. But this Lover's card means that there is a bond, a link between Morrissey and Jennifer McCabe, that they have committed themselves, bonded together. They're protecting the energy of each other. She expects Morrissey to come and protect everyone. That balloon is deflating because it is game over. Because we have our friend, pardon me, Turtle Boy, and our friend Karen Reed at the forefront. I also believe that this Ace of Wands character is attorney Mark Betterow. He has the receipts. He's putting it together. This is coming out as misfortune for the CW, for all of them. Look for the messages. Look for additional information that is coming out within this. When you see this, until the next 7 to 9 days, there's more coming. It's not ended. He's just getting started. And the more he does this, the more it ties them up and it shows of the bad choices that they made. And there is our confirmation. And my darlings, it is game over. Let me know in the comments what you think. But Jennifer McCabe, in my opinion now, with all of these things that I said, is just my opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. It's just my opinion. And all of this basically is telling us fidelity. You know what that means? It's loyalty, and they stay committed to each other. And this is their story. They're sticking to it. Don't you worry, my friends. We will see justice soon enough. We're going to see the downfall, and we're going to see it happen right in front of us. Our friend Turtle Boy and our friend Karen Reed will make sure that, they have made the ultimate sacrifices for many, many people. And now, these are things in these letters that they cannot overcome. How? Tell me how they're going to overcome. You know why? Because Josh Levy knows exactly what is happening. So I want to thank you so much, my friends, for being here. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and to share. We need some more subscribers in here. So let's share out the video. I appreciate you so much for watching. And y'all are wonderful. Y'all are wonderful. Thanks so much. And I'm going to see you soon. They are the champions, my friends. They'll keep fighting till the end.